Yes, guys, how are we all? Yes, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the match reaction to Arsenal's performance against Slavia Prague last night. And yes, it was a 4-0 thrashing, winning them 5-1. And we beat the likes of Slavia Prague out of Europa League and into the semi-final, where we will face Villarreal. Mr. Good Evening is coming back to the Emirates, right? Emery is coming back to the Emirates, right? This is going to be fun, right? And we're going to see who's better, Arteta or Emery. But that's yet to come. But obviously, we're going to reflect on, last night's performance. And obviously, winning that game, 1-1 draw, and Lacazette leading the line, and really a captain's performance. Yeah, I do feel Lacazette, for example, he had a really terrific game. Really did well, took the chances that were presented to him. Yeah, I can't ask for anything more, to be honest. I think he was probably setting as example in front of Slavia Prague, and good on him. Good on him for that, because it's not right what's happened. But him taking a stand and putting a performance in like that, right, is absolutely quality. Absolutely quality. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a tough game last night. I thought it was going to be a tough game. I thought it was going to be a long old evening. When I saw the lineup, I'm like, oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? Danny Tobias in the middle, Smith Rowe on the left. Right, I'm like, no. Right, but obviously he proved us wrong, and we just end up being too strong for Slavia Prague. I do feel Slavia Prague were. I do feel Slavia Prague were just. How should I put it? They sort of tried to play for the draw. That they knew they were going to go away and win on away goals, but yeah, they needed they knew they only needed a goalless draw, and I think that's what they tried to play for, but it backfired. It really did backfire. And yeah, I mean, you saw Saka, right? Brilliant goal, brilliant shot by him. That nearly put Smith Rowe in front for the first goal, and then straight away, Pepe comes up with the answer straight after that, after he was ruled out, which was a brilliant goal. I did think for a moment when he was taking that extra touch, it was like, shoot, fucking shoot, just put it in the net for fuck's sake. But he did, and yeah, that really sort of set in store for what was to come throughout the evening, which was just that we didn't dominate possession. And actually, do you know what's funny? I'm even going to look at the stats, right, from that game, because the stats might even surprise you from that game. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Last night, they slammed them 4-0. Let's put UE. It's just, yeah, but we've got Atomic Puppet as usual in the building. Big up yourself. Big up everyone in the chat. Please smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Fuck the haters, right? Fuck the haters. We know the truth, right? You can hate all day, and you keep talking shit, man. You keep talking shit because it's all getting recorded, mate. It's all getting taken down in notes, mate, right? Carry on. Come on. Carry on. Carry on. Come on. Right? I've had 6 transplants, mate. You ain't gonna fuck with me. Fuck with me and you'll be done. Because I am mentally stronger than you. Always will be. Facts. Facts. Right? I don't care no more. No, I'm done being quiet. I'm done being quiet. Right? Come at me. Give it your best shot. Because you've got fuck all. Right? Fuck all. Fuck all. Try it. Try it. Right? Clip this. Put it wherever you want. Right? Because you ain't got nothing. Nothing. You can go back through every single fucking video. You'll find fuck all. So take your shit and fuck off. Right? Because all you do is copy shit. You copy shit. You ain't got no ideas. I've got ideas. You ain't. Right? Move on. Right? Back to the game. Right? I'm sorry. I just had to get it off my chest. I really did. Right? Read. Read. Keep going. It's all getting recorded, mate. Yeah, big up Talk Menu as ever. Big up everyone in the chat, right? Big up everyone because you all know the truth. Let's go, right? Back to the game, obviously, right? And as for like Slavia Prague, right? Yes, what happened in the Rangers game was wrong, absolutely wrong. We don't stand for it, right? But you do not tarnish everyone else in the football club because of one man's actions. You don't, right? We had the youth coach. You're now going to call him that? He had fuck all to do with it. He didn't tell him to go and do it, right? He doesn't have that opinion. He never has that opinion. So why are you doing that, right? You're branding all of them for one person's actions. It's stupid. It's stupid. But there you go, right? I mean, honestly, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing brilliant. I'm loving it. Slavia Prague really underestimated Arsenal, which is a bad thing to do deep in this competition. They had the unbeaten home record and thought to defend it. And with them having the fans, bad mistakes from there. Yeah, I absolutely hear that. I do feel that they've probably seen the Arsenal performances of late and thought, yeah, this Arsenal, yeah, they could turn up, but most likely they won't. And yeah, like I said, I think they played for the draw, and that really, really caught them off guard because even saw early in the game, we saw very early in the game that we were pressing very high and very intently. And I noticed it, and I'm thinking, why ain't we done that all season? Why? Where has that been all season? But you see what I mean? It's if this is this great conundrum. Why can't we do this every week? We did this every week. We'd be competing for top 4. We could be competing for the Europa League. We're not even doing that now. So I don't get it. I don't get it, honestly. But hey, this is this manager. But there you go. Who do you think is going to be in the final? I said we're not going to beat Villarreal. I don't see it. Emery is a specialist. He knows this tournament like the back of his hand, right? He knows how to get through these tournaments and win them, right? He's done it with Seville. I think he did it 3 wins in a row with Seville. A bit like Zinedine Zidane did it for the Champions League for Real Madrid. So he knows Arsenal as well. He knows how we play. He knows what the players we've got, the strengths and the weaknesses. So he'll know that. Don't worry about that. But anyway, what I will say is obviously this weekend, obviously there's a mixture of the schedule. I'm squeezed in the women's game, it's going to be immediately after the qualifying. So you go from the qualifying straight to the stream for the women's game, right? Because we cover everyone, right? We cover everyone from all genders, all backgrounds. This is one of the most diverse communities in here, right? Beauty of it. So, right? Do you cover the women's game? I do. All things Arsenal. So, yeah. Yeah, so we'll be covering the women's game, right? Because I want to see my Demir get some more goals, right? In the women's FA Cup. I think it's Birmingham we're playing. I think it is. I'm not sure. I'd have to check it again. My mind goes. Steven, leave it, man. No, do you know what? No, it's just because I've been watching some stuff, man, and it's just like you're mad. You're mad. You keep going, man. Like go for it, man. Honestly, go for it. I'm the rod, and I'm pulling you in, man. I love it. It's a joke. Honestly. And what's sad is people believe it. Into the league and also a final strongly. I'll probably send the link to your talk menu. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna have to send the link to you, mate. You're gonna have to calm me down. Because I'm gonna go on a mad one. Yeah, I'm going fishing, mate. I'm going fishing. I've never been fishing before, but I'm going fishing, mate. I love this game. Right, let's play this. Right, who's gonna call out? What's going on, dude? Which channel was that on? Oh, yeah, talk. You know which channel that is. Let's be honest. It's the cheap version of the terrace. Sorry. But here's the thing. I don't say names. See? I'm better than that. I'm more clever than that. There you go. I sent you a link. There you go. You can calm me down now. Will be too strong for Arsenal, unless if they played yesterday. It's really well. Anthony, I actually was going to ask you the qualifying and the race watch-alongs. Which we should have the Understeer podcast for qualifying and the F1 watch-alongs, right? Coming to this weekend. Plus DNF1 back for the checkered flag show. We're talking about the safety in Formula One, right? Because I remember I was in the hospital. I watched a bit of Netflix, right? Watched obviously the Drive to Survive. Give me a chance to watch it because I've been so busy, right? Giving the content to you guys. And then, yeah, I saw the one where Grosjean had his massive accident where the car tore in half, which an F1 car shouldn't do in any shape or form. And I'm like, how safe are these cars? Right? Are they that safe? So it sort of opened my mind a bit. So I want to have a good discussion about that. And we all saw DNF1 last week, right? Absolutely brilliant guy, top guy, right? Friend, his brother's the 1892 Red podcast who does our rest view. He's a top guy as well. He'll be back for the rest podcast. Mark Halsey will be on the channel on Monday, right? On Monday, 6 p.m. Check it out. So yeah, we'll be live for that. We'll be live for that. Ex-Premier League referee Mark Halsey. Mark Halsey is on the ref's view. The original, first ever made original ref's view. Right? You can bring all the referees you want, mate, right? It's about fans, right, stepping back and looking at it at a referee's point of view. Not referees looking at it, right? What are fans trying to see through their eyes? Halsey, get it right. Yeah, before we got it wrong. Halsey, I'm sorry. Okay, I got it wrong. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. So obviously, Villarreal. I don't say we've got good players and probably better players than Villarreal, but they play better as a team, and that's the problem. We don't play as a team, right? Our chemistry is shit. I say that on the back of a 4-0 win, but it is shit. It's appalling. So yeah, I mean, did I put that right? No, I didn't. There you go. That was the full-time score in the end. So yeah, well done guys for being some of those races. Like I said, it's one player, right? And you're gonna tarnish the whole club for one player's actions. Right? No one went to his ear and said, "Go and say it." He decided himself he was going to say it. Right? Just take a step back, look at the situation, look at the context. Right? He took his decision by himself. He decided it for himself, not the club, not anyone else. He did. Okay? So why are we now going to tarnish the whole club with the same problem? Right? It's like what we're going on right now. But there you go. If Arsenal play United in the final, I think we can win against them. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Guna. Top of the morning to you. Big up to you, mate. Right. Nice to see you in the chat. Please subscribe if you do. If you are new, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Mel, great to see you as always. Big up, right? And like I said, right, you'll always be a special friend to me. Always. Right, no matter what. Okay? Right? And we all learn. We'll all learn. Right? We'll get through this. We'll all get through this. Right? They ain't winning. I'm fighting today. They ain't winning. Trust me. So yeah, big up. Battling the managers, hi Mel. Hope you're we're all good. The club shouldn't be labelled a bunch of racists. The player who did it should. Do you know what? Comment of the show so far. Comment of the show, right? Comment of the show, right? I understand and support what you say in terms of an individual being racist, not the whole team. But what's your take in the team not taking the knee like we say yesterday before the game? Do you know what? We could ask Saeed this because Saeed's come at a very good moment for this. Saeed, obviously, there's a lot of rumors about like this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously they can't be true because obviously you're here, so I don't know what you're talking about. But there you go. I think it's a
Yeah.
lot of laughs to be honest. But
It's a lot of
like
BS.
last night, as he just said, what do you take about them not taking the knee? Obviously, not the whole team should be branded race because one individual decided to do what he did. But what's your take in the team not taking the knee last night?
Yeah, I think the fact that the whole team didn't take the knee obviously feel like it was a protest against their player, and that's what I think. That's wrong. I think you can support your teammate without being against the movement against racism, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I understand that.
So, but
I get
now
that.
the whole team made a whole action that they weren't gonna kneel because they didn't want to, or because of what happened against Rangers, and that for me is wrong. and I hope
Mm.
UEFA will do something about it. I don't have a problem when individuals come out before the game and express themselves that I'm not going to take the knee because I don't feel like it's leading to something. Like Saha has done it,
Like Zaha, yeah.
you know, and I can respect that.
Mm.
But in this case, this is a protest against the fight against racism. This is not a situation where they're like, oh, we want to fight racism, but we don't feel like taking the knee is the solution.
Mm.
And I also feel like, in general, that UEFA and FIFA, they haven't addressed this issue because there's a lot of people now who's wondering why are we still taking the knee,
Yeah, because they're not acting, obviously.
because
So
they're not acting, they're not backing what they are saying, you know. And what is the long term vision? How are they going to
because
achieve?
obviously what I was saying earlier is just about the actual incident itself. You can't have a club when a certain individual decides to do what they did in that incident in
Yeah,
particular.
yeah,
Then when you start talking about saying they're not taking a knee and it's like a protest or something, then
mhm,
you can then have a look and go, yeah, right, okay, what
yeah,
are you mad? Like, so that's yeah.
yeah. I
Um,
think if you asked me last week before this game,
hmm,
I think I was quite clear that I thought that that player was a racist, but I didn't think the whole team standing
yeah.
behind him. After what they did last night, it's like, okay, now they feel it's more important for them to prove a point and back their player than to back the movement against racism. And that tells a lot about the whole team, their mentality, and how they look against racism.
Um, Here's a great question. It relates to a certain channel in a minute. Say, do you believe Stevens a racist?
Of course not. If 0.0001% of me thought that Stephen in any way had an ounce, not a full racism, but just an ounce bit of racism, I would never be on this channel. And I just want that to be clear. I do not get paid to be on this channel. No one has forced me to be on this
I'm
channel.
broke, mate. I ain't gonna pay you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because, sometimes people might think that, okay, you are on a YouTube channel because of the
Yeah,
money. You
yeah.
understand? So, yeah, there's no money involved, there's no pressure involved. I saw Steven on Lee's channel. I liked him. I started following him. And then I started coming on his channel. And ever since, he's just been a great, great friend. And I love his work. Steven is not a racist. He doesn't discriminate anyone, regardless of gender, religion, how you look,
Disability, anything.
disability, anything, nothing. I mean, it's ridiculous. If anything, he is someone who fight against racism. He's someone who's fighting against discrimination. Who's someone who wants to improve the whole society.
Why do you think
His
this channel exists? Is to
yeah,
improve society.
exactly. I mean, a charity for liver disease. It ain't liver disease for just one particular person, is it?
So
It's
if
for
you're
anyone.
hating me, in this channel, you're hating charity and
Yeah,
charitable work. Right?
exactly.
You're hating the charity getting money
Yeah,
and trying to stop it. Is that what you're doing?
100%.
Are you sick?
Hundred
I
percent, and
mean,
and that's why I think it's very sad that certain people don't even give you the benefit of the doubt. But that for me also tells me more about them.
they watch one
Who they
video and
are. Yeah,
waste.
yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
But
The one. one day the truth will come out and they'll come back and they won't be welcome. And they know who they are. Those people that twisted that night and watched it, I know who you are because I blocked you and I supported you through thick and thin. Some of you, when you were really having dark nights and you were messaging me overnight, as well as others on this channel, right? Well, when you're having those nights again, I hope Niall's there for you. I hope someone's there for you. I really do. I really do. Because I ain't.
Yeah.
Nah. Some of you, I even give you a platform to start. And you just turn like that. Disgrace. Disgrace.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some people
When most of the streams you've been on, and so you know I've never said anything.
No, never.
And you know the other guy, you've seen their streams, he never said anything.
No.
He made one mistake.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he never said anything.
The issue with people is that we all sometimes trying to claim that people are perfect. Nobody is perfect. When you put yourself out there on YouTube, one day you will do something that might be wrong, but that shouldn't define you. Everybody can do a mistake. Doesn't mean that if you do a mistake that you are now a racist, or you are now someone who discriminate people, or you are now an evil person. Nobody can tell me that since they was born until they have grown up, they've never done any mistake. They've never said anything that you shouldn't say or do anything you shouldn't do. It's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, respect your channel, Steve. If Steven was a racist, then I wouldn't have been invited many countless times to talk about soccer and F1. Steven's content is just about diversity and fairness towards what the game we love and charity.
100%.
Couldn't bet it better myself, Anthony, to be honest. And we'll definitely get you on here at some point. That's for sure. Talking a lot of sense. Yeah, and these people are just talking a lot of, but look, mate, and talk, right? Because like I said, it's all get enjoyed. I even got a crime number the other day. You know that? Do you know I got a crime number? So carry on. But yeah, back to the game. Arsenal's performance.
Yeah.
What did you make of that last night then?
Oh, I was so happy. And I think Arteta now have to continue with this front four. They are the one who we play our best football when this front four is playing. When Pepe is on the left, Smith Rowe in the middle, Saka on the right, and Laka up top. That's when we played our best games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the formation against Chelsea. I think that was the formation against Leicester. I think we've won 10 out of 12 games when Smith Rowe has started as a number 10. Thanks. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys, honestly. And that's why I'm here.
Honestly. But yeah, I mean, I was like, I was sort of like, once even like the third goal in, I'm like, am I watching something here? Have I taken my meds too early or something? Am I tripping? But yeah, I watched the game and I'm like, wow, that cheered me up. It's finally once I felt down because I felt down coming back from the hospital. I had to have blood as well. Then they wanted to check because apparently my potassium was really high and my heart was about to give way. Actually, what it was is just what they said about 3 years ago, which is what happens is because you get no. If I quickly explain it, if you get no spleen, your platelets go through the roof, and these platelets contain potassium. And if you have too many, when they try and extract and trying to take blood, releases the platelets release potassium in the vial as soon as it comes out. So by the time it gets measured and recorded, and the level the levels up like a shot, and you look like your heart's about to give out, right? But actually, the actual level itself is fine. So, so yeah, it's one of those crazy things. But hey, it's my life. It's up here, down here, like this, all over the place.
It's like Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's up and down like a yo-yo. But look, they gave me an extra bag of blood, so that should keep me all right, to be honest, because it didn't go down that much, to be honest. So, yeah, that should be all right now. I should be back on track now. So,
and I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, just should be back with the regular infusions every week. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, got back from there, and then just sort of like some pressures were getting to all of us, and did the watch along anyway, and yeah, watch along, and then yeah, just Arsenal. I couldn't believe it. Just actually turned up and cheered us up for once. I thought finally I can sit back and just chill, right, and just chill. Especially when the second goal went in. When the second goal went in, then I was like, breathe.
That's it.
Breathe. So,
especially when the first goal, it took so long with the VAR decision, and they took it out. And then the second goal, they were checking again. I was like, no, this is one of
I'm
those
not sitting
nights.
here for 2 minutes again. No. But like, do you think though Slavia Prague, they tried to play for a 0-0 draw? Say like that.
Yeah, I think they did. Their plan was to not concede a goal, and once they did concede a goal, their whole game plan was just over. They didn't have any response. But I was surprised that they were playing with such a high line again.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised. Especially when you've got the likes of Saka, Smith Rowe, Lacazette to play as like sort of like a false nine to sort of let the wingers go and do what they got to do, sort of thing. And then what was great as also is that Martinelli came on. I think he had 20 minutes. I didn't know if he had 10 minutes. He had about 20 minutes, and he came on, and you saw again how direct he was. And I'm like, we're gonna score 5. And I think Billy called it at half time. If he came on the pitch at half time, we could have been 6-7-0 up easy. Right? The guy was he was so direct, and I'm like, why do you leave him on the bench? Why? I mean, I had that preview with Jonathan Davies, and apologies to everyone. I did not realize the setting for the chat was closed. Right? So he's gone. But yeah, I did not release that. I do apologize. But I was surprised when I was I get his point about where managers can see him day to day, so they know their strengths, and weaknesses, whether they're mentally ready and stuff like that. But this guy's done it he's done it against Chelsea. He's done it all the time. I will, once we get the play ratings done, I will let other people come on and have their say of just trying to get the Arsenal play ratings done. So, but yeah, I just don't get why. I'll ask him that as well before he comes back. But what I will do is I will start the player ratings. So, yeah, I'm gonna start. We'll start with Bernd Leno as usual. No problem. We're gonna start with Vancouver. Oh, I'd love to go to Vancouver. Montreal, though. I just want to go. I want to see the Canadian Grand Prix. I really do. I love that circuit. All right. Please do smash the likes up. Smash the likes. It gets it trending, right? I want to see 20 likes. What's going on, people? I want to see people hitting the subscribe button. Share it on Insta. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. There's nothing wrong here. Please do subscribe, right? You are supporting Children's Liver Disease Foundation. You are doing something for charity and pressing the subscribe buttons for free. You don't even have to pay for it. I mean, come on. You're supporting a charitable cause. And unlike the adverts where you have to donate £2 a month or something, you're doing it for free. Unless you do want to take a donation, then please hit the Just Giving page link below, right? Where we are at £1,464 right now. Since we have started this channel back in August, June, July, or whenever we did that fundraising stream on the Claude and the Bansters, we have raised £1,464, right? We are halfway to £3,000, which is what the target I set on the page, but 2,000 minimal by the end of the year, right? Brilliant. Can't ask for more, right? Well, I can ask for more, but please, 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 please hit the subscribe button or donate. Because if we monetize this channel, all that money just makes that go up and up and up and up and up and up, right? And I will be talking to Children's Liver Disease Foundation, the two representatives you saw on the fundraising stream, right? The two representatives that were on this channel, right? Just in case anyone thinks I'm defrauding the charity, by the way. Right? They were on this channel promoting it, right? And I'll be talking to them again about how we can make this better. So go and do that now. So, Bernd Leno in goal. Bang average. He had nothing to do all game. Sorry, I forgot to take those two down. But I was going to put them. Had nothing to do all game. He could have sit down, have a cup of tea, read the papers, right, chill out on his deck chair, right, catch a suntan, whatever, right. He literally had to do nothing. Chambers, there's not much he had to do, to be honest, right. Slavia Prague wasn't that threatening. Bang average. There was not much he could do. Like Slavia Prague didn't really offer nothing. I mean, if we look at the results, yeah, if we check the results, just going to stop that screen for a minute and I'll be back with it in a sec. I'm just going to check the stats. So yeah, we had the same amount of shots, then we had more shots on target though, which tells the story really. They have more possession and right, the majority of the possession, but like I said, they didn't really do much compared to us. We did a lot more than them. So that's why sort of defensively we were stronger than them. And defensively we did our job and there wasn't much to be done in terms of our defense. So yeah, says a lot really. Just going to bring back the player ratings list. There you go. Oh, look, by the way, look, world champion on the left there before Max Verstappen, that was. Right, Emilia Marga Grand Prix qualifying tomorrow, 1 p.m. Be there. Well, no, half 12 to 20 to 2 start. Saeed, are you an F1 fan?
I wouldn't say that I'm a big F1 fan. I don't follow it, but obviously Lewis Hamilton is my favorite F1 driver. But I don't watch it a lot. I think it's more.
Sorry,
I think of a.
I've got to say this, right?
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton is one of my idols. A person I look up to. Still, I rise. I've done that all my life. You can come at me whatever you want. You'll never take me down.
That's
Ever.
the
Right? I've had illnesses that could shock you. And I'm still here.
Yeah.
Try it. Try it. I'm telling you. Try it.
That's the spirit.
Right? That's the spirit. But yeah, like I said, he's one of my idols. And before that, just Thierry Henry.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
They're
and
good
then
idols.
when I was about 4 years old. So there we are.
The racist Steven only have black idols.
No. Yeah, of course. I don't support his commission. Yeah, no. Right. Actually, it's the Hamilton Commission. But hang on, there was a certain someone that was on this channel criticizing him, saying, "Oh, it wasn't really just about him; it's about the FIA. It wasn't him that started it."
Yeah, some people can't see any good in anything.
Hmm.
That's what I call an agenda.
Funny that, isn't
That's
it?
when you have an agenda. Actually.
Some people have got a serious vendetta or an agenda at the minute, but there you go.
Yeah.
Get a life.
100%.
Get a life. But yeah, back to I'm gonna give you Gabriel.
He didn't play.
Oh, Gabriel didn't play.
So I don't want him. You can have him.
That's 1-0 to me. That's 1-0 like for the stupid award.
Yeah. No worries.
Holding.
Holding.
How about him? You can have him.
Yeah, I think the whole back line was stable. I'll probably give him
Six.
They didn't have much to do. That's the problem.
That's the problem. That's why I was giving 6s to Leno. And
Yeah. I think 6 is fair enough.
I think should we just do the whole back line with a 6 because they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Cedric played on the left, didn't he?
No, Granit Xhaka
Oh,
played
Granit
on the
Xhaka.
left.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, Granit Xhaka. Oh, yeah. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka on the left.
Roberto Xhaka.
Oh, don't start that. No. Like, that's one of your idols. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Now that you say it like that. Oh my god.
I can't believe you just did that.
Yeah. And Chambers, right?
Yeah.
I think Chambers probably maybe a 7. He was attacking the right side a lot. He had
Actually, a good. Okay, I'll give you that one. Yeah. This is the problem. This is why I like doing it with another person because they can see things that maybe I don't pick up during a game. I can pick up 1 or 2. I'm at the problem where I pick up the first point and then pick up the third point and I'm missing the second one. So
yeah,
so,
I hear that.
I do miss quite a lot of games. So that's why when it comes to match reactions, I always like to try and get other people's opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we moved to Thomas Partey. I think it was brilliant. What would you give him?
Yeah, I would probably give him a 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, I think he was good. I think he controlled dictated the midfield. He seemed to enjoy playing with Ceballos more than with Granit.
Oh god, Ceballos spinning top. He was all right actually, to be honest.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll put him at 6.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think 6 is fair. We're gonna move into the 3 behind the striker, which is start with Saka because he scored a good goal.
He scored the goal.
Here's the thing. I was at the start of the video. I was forgetting that he scored a goal. How could I forget?
He got tackled for the penalty.
Yeah.
and he was just lively the whole game.
Do you know
Probably
what?
an 8.
I was gonna say a man of the match performance.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
Man
It
of the
was so
match.
good. It was so good.
It's the first time I've had to put someone up there. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Nicolas Pepe.
Oh,
Nico
Pepe. He gotta keep playing him on the left.
Yeah,
That's when he's at his best. I mean, he
I
had a
think
goal. He had an
go on.
assist. He would probably have scored another one if it wasn't for the referee giving the penalty. But
Actually, do
yeah,
you know what? I'll give him a 10. I'd do it the other way around actually, because Saka. Because I think Pepe was key because he got the first goal, which sort of set it
yeah.
off. So, and I think that was the most important goal. And
And
like
he
you said,
had a
he got an
good
assist
assist.
as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say Pepe was man of the match, to be honest.
Right,
Actually,
yeah.
Smith, and people have had their doubts about him as well. So
Yeah.
you can see the talent's there, but
You could see
he's
the
just doing it.
release when he scored, how happy he was.
Yeah, he just needs to be playing every week.
Yeah.
Now you're playing him on the left like that. Do it every
Yeah.
week. Don't drop him unless he
Yeah.
gets injured.
100%.
Don't drop him
100%.
because he'll play better and better and better. So Smith Rowe.
Oh, Smith Rowe was also very good. He had his goal disallowed, but he had a hand in almost every attack. Probably
I'd
give him
say
an 8 or 9.
yeah, an 8. Do you know what? I'll give him a 9. I'm feeling really generous today.
Yeah, why not?
Lacazette.
Like a blood clad set. Yeah,
Like a blood clot set. Yes. Yeah. How long have I waited to hear that?
Yes. 2 goals. His last goal was brilliant, man.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
And it was
It
with the
bring a
wrong
beauty.
foot as well.
Yeah.
You could see he was just enjoying playing with the youngsters, you know. He
Do you know
need
what?
energy
It's so
around
hard
him.
to choose between them two.
Yeah, it's very
So
hard.
yeah, it's so hard between them two. So do you know what? I obviously made sense that one of them has got only one person can get in that, but I'm making an exception because I can't separate the two. They were that good.
Yeah,
So
they were fantastic.
yeah. For the substitutes, Cedric Suarez
Yeah, I think Cedric came in
did a
probably.
decent job.
Yeah,
6.
okay. 6. I think 5. I think the other guys played longer. I think it's fair that they have higher rating than Cedric. But he wasn't bad at all.
Let me have a look.
And then was it El Nene?
Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Anthony with his Red Bull rubbish. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, because qualifier practice 2's on right now, isn't it? So, Red Bull sandbagging, max gear problems, and his day is already. Oh, oh, lovely. We love to see it. We love to see it. And his day is already done. Morning session, it was Perez went out after a collision with Esteban Ocon. But Sunday after the race, it's going to be getting. Yeah, well, we'll wait and see. That's what we said after Bahrain. That's what we said before Bahrain. Even I said it, but it didn't quite happen, did it? Right. We'll wait and see on that one. But yeah, we're going to go to Mohamed El Nini.
Yeah, I think he came in at a time where the game was over.
Yeah.
It was okay. He didn't do anything spectacular. It was just there to make sure we didn't concede.
I'll put him the same as Cedric. Eddie Nketiah.
I think Eddie came in pretty late.
Yeah, so I'll give him. Give him a 5. Same as them. Gabriel Martinelli. I don't know how he got booked. You see that one he got booked
Yeah,
for?
I know. He should
That's
have
a
been.
free kick.
That's a free
What?
kick. You fouled him like 2 times before he
Yeah,
actually fall down.
he took him down. How is that a
Yeah,
free kick to them and the booking for him?
I don't
Like,
know.
nah. There's no justice. There's no justice in this world,
No,
honestly.
no.
So yeah, I'd say. Don't know. 03 number calling me. Probably want PPI. Huh?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Martinelli, 8. He's that. He was just so influential. He could have made it 4, 5, or 6 if he really wanted to. He's just always like just wanting to try and score goals, and I just love that in players when they just don't care. They don't care if the game's dead. They'll still try and score a goal.
Yeah, I think he has the attitude as Alexis
Yeah,
Sanchez, where
and
they just
we
want to
need that.
go. Yeah, they just want to drive forward.
Balogun.
Too short, man. I think I didn't. He had
Yeah,
like 3 minutes. I didn't understand
yeah, I didn't
why
understand it. Why can we have a go and use
he
him?
should have gotten at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, he used all 5 substitutes.
Yeah,
So that's a
but
strange.
yeah, I know. It was.
But yeah, I've opened the lines up. So if anyone does want to come on, by all means. But those are the player ratings. So Arsenal play Villarreal. Mr. Good Evening is
I know.
coming back to the Emirates.
It's
Is he actually
horrible.
coming back to the Emirates? He's not going to.
We
Oh,
don't,
I hope we're not going to a neutral stadium. Can we just
I
please? Can
know.
we have him back at the Emirates and have fans
I
there and see
know.
what happens?
And the journalists, imagine he coming in there like, "Good evening."
He is. He's going to the Emirates. Yeah. He's going to the Emirates. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah. What's this whole debate about Emery and Arteta, right?
Mhm.
Where do you sit with the Emery Arteta? So obviously, Emery had to go in the end. He had to go, and because the football, I mean, like the Frankfurt game, I've never seen the Emirates that empty ever in my life, and I don't ever want to see it again that empty. Only apart from the pandemic, but
Do you know what disappointed me most with Emery
yeah,
was that he actually found a formula that was working for the team, and then he got away from it. So when we were playing high pressing football, we were playing very well. We beat Chelsea, I think 2-0. We beat Tottenham 4-2. We crushed Napoli and Valencia. But then he changed his philosophy. And I think that was one of the issues with Emery was that he always wanted to change formation, change the way we play. He kind of said in the media sometimes that he wanted Arsenal team to be unpredictable, be a chameleon. But the issue with that is that the players wasn't good or comfortable enough to have 4, 5 different way of playing football. And I think that was his falling down. As you said, he had to go. There was no doubt about that. He had to go. And the fact that he put all his eggs on the Europa League final killed him. Should have done like Chelsea, secure the Champions League and then go into the final. That was the
yeah.
right way. And
Tom Maisie just said to, yeah, I just subbed to Hard Code as well. I didn't actually know he had a channel, but go could check out his channel, Hard Code FC. Like, go give him a subscribe. I think it's very small, very small channel. I think it's only just started. So I've got a few videos out there already. So go and do that to him. Like, it's so hard starting a channel. Like, it's so hard. So go give him all the support in the world. I mean, I've always tried to do what I can to any sort of channel. Maybe that's just me being too nice, but I know how hard it is to start one. and that's one thing I won't forget. Even if like I get even 5,000 subscribers or something like that, or 10,000, I'll still try and help anyone that's literally starting. I mean, that's what Claude did for me.
Yeah.
It's what Claude did for me when I was at the beginning of my journey. So it's definitely what I would definitely do for anyone who's willing to accept my support. So, right, some people won't always, as much as I might learn from this sort of experience that I'm going through right now, is that that's who I am. I help people as much as I can. It's who I am. It always has been.
Yeah.
Yes, but just sub to hardcore. I have put the link in the chat. Natish, planning Emery versus Arteta debate soon. Yeah, okay, we can go for that. Yeah. We can sort that out. That could be a nice stream. Yeah, that could be a nice, interesting one. That could be a while knowing you. It could be about a 3-hour debate knowing you. No, it could be an all-day debate. You know that fundraising stream? He could debate 8 hours with bloody Arteta. Right? He could, right? To be honest, but honestly, some of his, but he's not absolutely mad. Let's be honest. He's not like one of those. Oh, we're gonna win a championship in 3 years because Arteta said so. Right? He does have actually good real opinion about it. So new intro and graphics coming. Is it? Is there? Wow.
Wow, looking forward
You'll
to
have to
that.
fill me in at some point, mate. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Big up
I
top
give my
menu.
skills and time freely to this channel because it's for charity, and Stephen is a class young man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
100%.
Thought Man. You right.
100%. I stand by that.
Stand by that, right? Go
What a
share that on
statement.
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and give that a like, right? Smash the likes on that
Yeah.
because that is the truth. That is the truth, right? Absolute truth. So, yeah, yeah. If no one's gonna come on, is there any sort of final words looking ahead to sort of Fulham? I should have a preview at 4. I don't know whether I'll have a Fulham fan for that, but I might push it back to tomorrow evening. But if I can't find one, if anyone does know a Fulham fan, please ask them to get in touch with us, please. And we'll definitely do a preview together. But yeah, other than that, yeah, obviously, yeah. What's your feelings going into that game, mate?
Well, it's good now. Obviously, we scored 3 against Sheffield. We scored 4 against Slavia Prague. It all depends on how he sets up the team, but we have to go there and smash them. We need the confidence. We need the goals. We need to build on this win.
It's almost saying the piss. Oh, man. I need a thumbnail for that preview as well. So, yeah, if you can help me out on that one, please, Mr. Graphics Designer. But yeah, please do. Yeah, he's also just DM me now. This is yeah, yeah, too right, Manu. What you just said in that DM. I do have evidence of the truth for a certain person
So
about a
Steven,
certain person. I do have evidence, very messages and evidence that tells a very, very, very damning and different story and explains the truth and innocence. But I'll leave that to them to work out. Say it though. Yeah, go on. You were going to say.
what would you do with Martinelli? Would you start him, and who would you bench if you would start him?
I would start him because I think we have the week off after that, don't we? If I look at Arsenal's fixtures, we have the week off because of other games. So if I just look at Arsenal's fixtures, Yeah, we have the game off. We then play Everton on Friday night. So yeah, I'd play Martinelli to be honest.
Who would you
I'd
bench?
give, I'd give Saka a rest.
Okay, fair point.
I think Martinelli could play
What would be
on.
your starting front four against Villarreal?
I would keep the same to be honest.
Mm,
I'll keep the
fair enough.
same.
Yeah,
Because again, it's got pace. It's got the maybe Martinelli up front. Maybe I either that or uh, uh, either that or you could play Saka as a cam maybe and put. Nah, I'd put Martinelli up front and have Pepe on the left and Saka on the right. If that was my only change, if I wanted to squeeze Martinelli on there. Or we can bring him on early if things aren't going well, and use it as an impact sub. Show my you are class to say as well, right? Showing
you
the
the
love.
one who deserves the praise, man. Big up,
Yeah,
top man. You
his
such a
his
great
his
man,
his
man.
his his thumbnails are off the scale. Honestly, they
Yeah,
are off the scale. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Natish, I look forward to listening. Yeah, we're gonna have to set that up, Natish.
yeah,
We're gonna have to set that up. Right? Do you know what we should get? Do you know what we should get? Do you know what? Actually, to be honest, as much as I've had a go at him all the time and thought he's utterly deluded, but I actually am gonna say this. I'd love to have a debate with Glenn Kitely. Actually, I'd love to have a debate with him. To be honest, I think it'd be a good, honest debate. Like about Arteta.
yeah,
Uh, keep it to 2 hours because I know it could go on forever.
yeah. It could
But
go.
I could probably lose my shit about halfway through it.
Yeah,
I
I can see
I
you got
probably lose
that.
my shit
What
about
are you
it. But there you go.
saying? No,
Uh,
fuck, I did that.
yeah. Well, you fucking deluded him, you god. But yeah, I would love to have a debate with Glenn Kitely, so I might get in contact with him and see if he
Mm,
could do that for us. Because I think that'd be a good debate. We
yeah,
tried to do it last time, it didn't quite work, so we'll try and do it this time. But yeah, anyway, we got like I said, if I can't find a Fulham fan, might
yeah.
put it back to tomorrow. But until then, we've got the Grand Prix, then the women's game's literally 5 minutes after. So that's
Wow.
going to be interesting.
Yeah,
So it literally finishes, then the women's game will be about to start. So, but qualifying usually takes about 50 minutes or something like that. So should be okay. Then after that, we will have um, the race tomorrow. Uh, if I the link's in the chat, mate. If you want to come on, I mean, uh, oh yeah, I mean you like that. I just like that tweet, didn't I? Yeah, everyone send love thoughts to Adam Toldo's family. Toldo's family and friends. If that's how I say the name. If I haven't, I do apologize. I passed away tragically
oh,
this today. Not sure what of, to be honest, but in the end, it does. For me, it doesn't really matter. It's just unfortunately he's passed away.
yeah,
Uh,
man. Rest in peace.
uh, oh no, he's what, a 13-year-old boy. Oh
Mm,
shit, that's the
I
first. It's
didn't even-
honestly, it's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, I didn't
Uh,
even know.
uh 13-year-old shot by Chicago police. Why? What? What?
You know,
What? No. Oh, done.
What's
That's
happening in the
horrible.
States is just
Yeah, what's happening in the States, man?
it's too much, man.
It's just so wrong. This is the 21st century, for fuck's sake.
You know what the worst thing is that it's getting worse. It's not
It
getting
is
better.
getting worse. It is. It doesn't seem to end. But we have Richard on, first time on the channel.
How you
Right, big
doing?
up. How are you?
Welcome.
No, hey, I thought I'd like join for a little bit of time, so I kind of got a bit of free time, 5 minutes. I sent you a message because I did have a Fulham fan on my channel early in the season. He was a great guest, so worth checking him out because he's been on a lot of Fulham fan channels. But
I can't get hold of him though. Because I've only just started following him. He can't. I need to follow back so I can get in contact with him.
okay, because I can try and message him after I leave
If you
here.
could message him, it said if you can't do 4 p.m, I could squeeze it tomorrow evening or something like that, or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no, he was good because I usually go quite late at night, and he came on for from 10 to midnight one night for me. So I think he would definitely come. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
also, I think he probably knows a few people, so it's worth. Because I think the difficulty with this is you're Arsenal fans, I'm a Manchester United fan. Loads of people I know are Manchester United fans. So trying to find other
it's trying to
people
find
can
them.
be tricky.
Yeah.
Like I found a Burnley fan for tonight, which is quite difficult. But
Who's that?
I think it's called Cricket. This
Cricket Field End. Yeah, Cricket
Field End. Yeah.
Yeah, I had him on. I think I had him before on my channel.
Like you said, in your video earlier on, it's about helping people starting out, contacting people, just supporting other channels, and it really helps, doesn't it?
It's what it's there for. You go and help people, right? And stop spreading rubbish, absolute rubbish that you have got no proof of and no sense of.
Last night's game, Arsenal were. I was quite impressed by 4-0 in Europe. No matter who you're playing, what stage of the competition, 4-0 away win is an incredible result. I mean, I was watching Manchester United play one of the most boring games I've seen for a while, and
it's especially the fact that we've been playing that poorly. That's all season as well.
Yeah, I mean, Slavia knocked out Rangers, knocked out
Leicester,
didn't they? So they're a decent team. The first leg was tight. I was thinking could be a score draw, could be like a 2-1, could be very tight. But yeah, fair play. I wouldn't really be looking forward to playing Arsenal in the competition, to be honest, because I don't like the games we played you this season. It's not been our best.
Yeah, just say this. Yeah. By the way, mate, big up to you, mate. Don't worry, mate. We know the truth. We know the truth.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it be, a United Arsenal final?
Oh my life!
When was the last time? Was it 2005?
2005. Yeah, FA Cup final.
You never know. You never know. I think it could go either way if that happened. I think Villarreal is going to be a tough test. I think Roma as well. We kind of need to take them seriously because you never know. They're a decent team.
Yeah, they are. They are. They got Chris Smalling and Mkhitaryan, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a few. I think a lot of ex-Man United players in Serie A. They're everywhere. Every team's got one.
Yeah. Relentless, how are you, mate? Relentless?
Maybe he's on mute.
No, he's not. Is he there? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Just.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think it was my headphones. I unplugged my headphones. Now it's working. All right.
Yeah.
What was that saying? Oh, yeah. The result yesterday, man. I mean, I can't really complain about that result, man. I mean, the football we played yesterday, the way we exposed them. And this is why I say, we need to take our chances. And yesterday, that's what we did. So, I mean, even the first leg, we should have beat them, maybe 3-2-0. But we didn't take our chances. And I think I said something yesterday when I was on another podcast, and I said, obviously big up Aubameyang. I know what he's going through, but that result just shows that we can actually play without Aubameyang. And I feel like because Aubameyang, all Aubameyang really offers is his goals. And if he's not scoring goals, he's kind of a hindrance to the side. And you see over these past 2 games and whatnot, and usually when he's out, the football has improved. the movement is better. It seems like there's a bit more of an understanding. I'm not saying Aubameyang is killing the club or anything like that. I'm just saying that he does not fit into that way that we should be playing football.
play.
Like, yeah, because I saw little triangles. I saw quick passing. I saw 1-2 passing. Just Aubameyang doesn't have that in his locker. So when I see Lacazette do it, Pepe do it, Martinelli do it, Saka, Sabas was also getting involved as well. Like I'm talking about Sheffield United game in the game yesterday, by the way. Like you can see the difference in the football, and all of a sudden it's not that boring. So for us, the game, all these last two games prove to me is that what I've been saying is right. We don't need Aubameyang too many. Yes, Aubameyang's goals when he's firing. Yes, we all love Aubameyang, but it doesn't. Aubameyang is not the end all be all for us. Like we can still win the Europa League without Aubameyang. Well, Aubameyang just being on the bench. Like we don't necessarily need him to start week in and week out. So for me, Arteta, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep on playing these plays. Switch it up a little bit. Don't play them every single day, but keep on playing the same type of players who have like similar traits to the players that we've been seeing recently. Like I don't know why Martinelli was dropped, but they were saying supposedly he has like some ankle issue or whatever. But if he had a real ankle issue, you shouldn't even be on the bench. So I just think that was all BS. I just didn't want to play him. But I mean, other than that, man, I can't really complain, man. About the next round against Villarreal, I don't know what's gonna happen there because I do think that game is not gonna be about quality unless I do think really Real have the better manager and the better team overall, but I feel like we have more dangerous players that can hurt them. So it depends if our attack is on it. It depends if Arteta is tactically doing stuff correctly, because this is going to be a tactical battle. It's not going to all about be quality and all that. So I think it's going to be more of a tactical game, and I think that I'm not really that confident going to next round because I know it's Emery, and I know Emery has done the three-peat in this competition, so he knows exactly how to go about it. This is Arteta's first rodeo, so if we get through, it has to be through our attackers, and we have to be clinical like we were yesterday, man.
Yeah. I just want to ask you one question, Relentless. It's the question we asked earlier. Do you believe Steven's a racist?
Huh?
Do you believe that Steven is a racist?
Well, are you talking about you?
Yeah, he's talking about himself in third person.
I'm sorry. I'm talking myself in third person, man.
What do you play for Slavia Prague or something? Why you saying that? What happened, bro?
Just some channel just accusing me of advocating for racism, mate.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You know you don't entertain
someone on my channel.
Bro, don't entertain people like that, man. You know you're not racist, man. Come on, man. Now, but speaking of racists, yeah. That game yesterday. It's not only the result, it's what that other team stood for. Yeah, I don't want to go too much into detail what that other team stood for, but they didn't take a knee. That club as a whole, man. That club, I just wanted them to lose. Like if we would have let them through, that would have been like the worst thing ever. So I'm happy that we were able to beat them, and they can get out of Europe, man. We don't want to see clubs like that just disrespecting or because
they decided to sort of protest is probably like against like sort of the ban that they've got with the player, right, and not support Kamara in a sense. Support Kamara. Well, that just speaks volumes.
And the thing that's really that kind of hit me, yeah, is that they had a couple of black players on the team, but it just goes to show you that money controls people, man. Money controls people. They had some back players on the team that was standing up. If I was on that team, I would be like, you know what, manager, I'm not playing. I don't stand for this because it's bigger than football. So you basically, as a black player, going out there playing, while your whole club, it's not even the players, your whole club, from top to bottom, the hierarchy, the CEO, they're all happy with just standing up, doing the kneel, and not showing any respect, and like they're all happy with it. So to play for a club like that, it just goes to show that they just want to get paid. They don't really, not everybody really cares, if you understand what I'm saying. Because if that was me, I wouldn't play. I wouldn't go to the game.
Well, I think, to be fair, to be a bit of a devil's advocate, I think we also have to give those players benefit of doubt. We don't know what's in their contract. We don't know in the environment that they live. Maybe if they do certain things, it could even be dangerous for them. I don't know. I'm not saying it is like that. All I'm saying is that where they live is very different from living in England, for example. And if the whole city or country see them protesting against the team and standing for racism, that could probably fire back on them. Maybe it would be interesting to see and hear once they leave that club what they have to say about the whole incident. So I don't just want to jump on them. It could be a money thing, but it could also be something that is deeper than that as well. I just think we have to look at it from both sides.
That's the thing. When you this is the thing, is instead of just jumping to conclusions, you need to look at the whole sort of aspect of it and look at it in context.
100%.
So rather than just jumping to conclusions. So yeah.
So Man United got Roma, huh? They got Roma.
Yeah, it's two interesting semifinals. Definitely, you got a lot of United players playing against United, and obviously we have.
It's hard to predict, isn't it?
You can just see.
You can't predict either way. I couldn't pick a winner out of Villarreal and Arsenal. It's too close to call.
I think Man United will make it to the final. They'll make it to the final. They'll find a way, some way, somehow.
But yeah,
you never know with Ole. You know, he never passed the semifinals, man. He always.
You never know, do you? We never know. We've lost to worse teams before.
He never gets past the semi.
Yeah,
maybe this is the year.
He needs that Viagra buff. We'll get past the semi.
We need to get past Arsenal for the first time this year as well. If we do that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I told the Roma fan. I said just put red shirts on your stadium, and you might.
I thought it was just Klopp that came out with the best excuses this year. We're trying to compete. I think we're trying to compete with that one as well. I saw a lot of things about it. I just ignored it. I don't know whether it was a stupid question that he came up with a really stupid answer for, or whether he was just taking the piss. A bit of both, I think.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in.
Cheers, mate. I've sent a message to the Fulham fan and said get in contact with you. I sent your channel, your Twitter. Hopefully, I'll get back. But
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Really, didn't get him yet. Otherwise, one of your friends will have to pretend to be a Fulham fan. I did joke on my channel. I said, "Does anyone want to pretend to be?" I can't remember which club it was now. Just pretend to back them a bit.
Yeah. I got a fake Fulham shirt. Here you go. There you go. Yeah. Thanks for everyone that's tuned in. Big up everyone that's been on the panel as well. Thanks, Say, Relentless, Rich Sports. Lots of things I just got off my chest today in this stream. But yeah, well, when people want to start talking shit, they're going to get a response eventually someday. So in the end, like, if they're going to try and tear this channel down, they're going to have to try and do it the hard way. So
can I say something to Talk and Mute?
Go on.
Yeah, big up Talk and Mute. You remember a couple of days Talk and Mute when I asked you a question about the thumbnails? Yeah, I'll DM you today, man. So yeah.
Get in contact with him. But he's brilliant with that. But yeah, thanks again, everyone, and we'll be back. If not 4 p.m. for the preview, then that will be tomorrow. And then after that, 6 p.m. Checkered Flag Show, DNF1 is back for another podcast with talking about the safety of Formula One at its current state. Following sort of Grosjean's incident last year, car really shouldn't be split in half like that. So we're going to be discussing whether F1 is complete. Is there anything better they can do with the cars or anything to make it safer? So and looking it down the years as well. So lots of interesting points we're going to make there. But yeah, obviously, if any of you guys are interested in F1, please do contact me, and you can join the watch-alongs on the qualifying, the race tomorrow, on tomorrow and Sunday. But yeah, until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you later on. Take care. Bye-bye.